Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to SRE Chronicles. In today's video we are going to explore a very powerful Linux networking tool called MTR. If you already know ping and traceroute, then you are going to love this command because MTR combines both of them in a single real-time diagnostics tool. But before we get started, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell so you don't miss anything. By the end of this video, you will understand what is MTR, how it works internally, how to install it, how to interpret its output, and how to use it for real troubleshooting. Let's get started. MTR stands for My Traceroute. It is a network diagnostic utility that continuously sends packets to a destination and displays the route packets take, like traceroute, the latency of each hop, like ping, packet loss statistics, real-time performance metrics. Unlike Traceroute, which runs once and exits, MTR runs continuously and updates statistics live. Thus make it extremely useful for diagnostics and stable network. How MTR works? Technically, MTR sends ICMP echo requests like ping or UDP packets, increments TTL values like traceroute, collect response time from each hop, calculate statistics over multiple probes. This means you can use which hop introduced delay, where packet loss starts, whether the issue is local or remote. This is very useful for sysadmins and network engineers. On most Linux distributions, MTR is not installed by default. On Ubuntu or Debian, you can install MTR using this command sudo apt install MTR. On CentOS or ReHel, you can use sudo yum install MTR. On Fedora, sudo dnf install MTR. So, to verify installation or it is installed on our system or not, run mtr version command. And we see that in our system, MTR exists. The simplest syntax of MTR, MTR, and then the name of end destination. Okay. Once you run this command, you will see the dynamic interface. Each line represents network hops between you and your system. This is hops between me and Google. The statistics update continuously. To exit from MTR, you can run quit here. So let's break down the most important columns. Here you can see loss. Percentage of packet lost at that hop. S&T. Number of packets sent. Last. The most recent round trip time. AVG. Average latency. Best. Fastest recorded response. WRST worst, the slowest response recorded. And STDDF, standard deviation, measures stability. Higher values mean unstable latency. If packet loss starts at third hop and continues onward, that's likely where the problem begins. But if you only one intermediate hop shows loss and next hop doesn't, that router may just deprioritizing ICMP, not necessarily broken. This is very important when interpreting a result. If you want a static report instead of live monitoring and specify packet, you can run mtr -c10 -r google.com. Enter. This command sent exactly 10 packets and exit. Very useful for attaching to support tickets. So now we will see the result. Let's wait a little bit. And we see our result here. There are some useful options for MTR. Let's clear the screen. First option, MTR for example, google.com. This is sends only IPv4 packets. MTR -6 sends only IPv6 packets. And how to disable, for example, DNS resolution, MTR -n. This speeds up output and show only IP addresses. Let's say a user complains that a website is slow. So you can run MTR minus, for example, minus R dash C minus C10 example.com of google.com. If latency spikes at second hop, it might be your ISP. If load starts at the final hop only, the server may be overloaded. If load starts at your first hop, your local gateway may be the issue. MTRs help isolate the problem layer by layer. There are some important notes. Some routers block SMP. That doesn't always mean failure. Always check if packet loss continues or later hops. Run MTR for at least up to 20, up to 50 packets for accurate result. Use sudo command if you need raw socket access. MTR is one of the most powerful Linux networking tools. It combines traceroute visibility, ping statistics, real-time monitoring. If you want to become strong in Linux networking, you must master this command. Also, you can see manual pages for MTR. You can find here other options and a lot of information. So that's all for this lesson. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell. Thank you.